I'm Miles.
I'm Scott.
I'm Ross.
MGF Customs. He makes his own Lego figures. Some of them are right down here. This guy's awesome. So right now we're talking about the Lego Batman movie. What'd you think, fellas?
I think it's super fun.
I thought it was a lot of fun. I saw it twice. I fell asleep in it both times. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of fun.
I'm glad I don't have epilepsy.
I thought that it's not really the Lego movie. You know, it's like right up there. Like if like the Lego movie was a 10, this is like a close 8. You know?
Yeah.
You know, I felt like the messages of this movie weren't as strong as they were in the Lego movie, but it's still fantastic. The animation quality is right up there. You know, the cast all do amazing, especially, you know, Will Arnett and Rosario Dawson, and I think Michael Cera got a little annoying as Robin.
Doesn't Robin just get annoying?
Yeah, like that was the point. And if that is meant to be the point, it was definitely successful, because, geez.
Stop the video right now, go watch the movie, and then come back and see us, because we're going to spoil it from here on out.
Hello, sir. Alfred is on the 17th floor, caulking the tiles in the second bathroom of the 5th master bedroom.
What?
Did you not know this is a thing?
No.
Hey, Pewter.
I am at your service. Lego Batman, sir.
Apple did this. This is now a thing on most iPhones.
I will be using that.
It's amazing.
Now.
I didn't know that was a thing until this morning, and I just tried it, and I'm like, that is amazing.
I will be using it.
It's pretty great. I wonder how many lines of dialogue they recorded for this, because I still have yet to get through all of them.
I did want to have, like, in the end of the first movie, you had that whole scene where Batman's singing the rap, and it was, but then he does it. That last song is awesome.
So here's a theory I want to run by you guys that I haven't talked about really with anyone. Is this in a different universe? Is this a different Batman? Because how many cities can Will Ferrell have built in his basement? I didn't see Gotham down there in the Lego movie. Did you? Is this a different Batman because he never mentions the Lego movie characters, the events of the Lego movie, but then when they show the portal to the real world that's beneath Gotham, you see Emmett in the footage. So I'm really confused as to what is going on, like in terms of continuity. And I'm really curious how they're going to handle it in Ninjago, because if these are all meant to be like real cities that like a kid is playing with, are they all in different houses? Is there any crossover potential?
Right,
you know,
just
did you think of that at all?
No, I hadn't even thought of that.
This is like the multiple Earths from
DC
Comics now.
But there's
multiple
like houses
Lego
in the neighborhood.
That's
in
awesome.
In guys' basements. But nothing makes sense, so they can just open up a portal to God. It doesn't even matter. I mean, they just go to the Phantom Zone like casually, and the Phantom Zone's a pretty nice place.
Yeah, it seemed pretty posh.
I mean, that looked like borderline heaven for villains. Like,
I mean,
you're just hanging out. They look like they might be a little bored.
Yeah, Phyllis.
The Brick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Voiced by Ellie Kemper.
And then the Joker was like, "That was my grandma's name." Well, we now have some more Joker mythology to look into.
So, favorite part?
I have no idea.
While you're thinking, what was your favorite part?
I enjoyed Bane throughout the entire movie. He made me giggle. I mean, every time he showed up. Then all the obscure villains, like when Joker's doing the introduction of these different villains, and they're naming off like Kite Man and Killer Moth and Condiment King.
Yeah.
I want a Lego. I think there is a Lego, isn't there now? Minifig.
Condiment King? I haven't seen one yet, but Polka Dot Man definitely is.
So you're going to make a Condiment King?
No, I'm not making Condiment King. Damn it.
Come on, man.
I'm
killing me.
I'm making a Logan figure. No, but I think actually my favorite sequence might have been, it's either the intro or the ending. It's either the intro, where all the villains, we see Batman's rogues gallery and they first attack Gotham, or the ending when they all join, when the minifigs all join together and then the city just clicks back. It's two sequences. Those are, the beginning and ending were fantastic.
I definitely loved all the bashing that they've made, like, that to all the Batman films that have ever come out. Like they just like bashed on all of them.
I loved, because in the first trailer when they revealed that sequence, like the first teaser, it was all shots from the movies. But then in the finalized version, it was actually like minifigure versions of those shots. Because in the trailer, it was actually just screenshots from those different movies. Except for the Adam West one, they actually did them all in Lego, and I thought that was amazing, and I want a few of them as wallpapers. That was really cool. Yeah. I loved that. What did you guys think about, toward the end, all these other characters that they had licenses to came in, and you had Sauron, you had King Kong, you had Voldemort, you had the freaking Doctor Who British robots, and I'm
They
guessing
called them British robots.
and that's why I mentioned licensing, because maybe they don't have the license.
Yeah, I guess they couldn't.
Like, I mean, legally for movies, maybe Doctor Who really can't be a thing, and that's why they just use the design. I had no idea. That's total speculation, and it's probably BS, but...
As far as I know, public domain, I think King Kong's public domain because it's that old. But, yeah, I mean, Voldemort's, you've got to think, it's Warner Brothers. So they got to use that.
Oh, sure. And Sauron, that's not... What studio is Lord of the Rings movies?
This is this new line, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
New line is now
Yeah.
owned by Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Okay, so then there you go. I want to know, how much money did they have to pay Marvel to say Iron Man sucks?
Yes.
Twice.
Twice.
The password to the Batcave is Iron Man sucks.
Iron Man sucks.
When is RDJ gonna tweet
What
about
is
this? Oh, and then he goes into the Batcave and he's like, "You got mail?" And he's like, "Cool, what I get? A coupon to Bed Bath and Beyond expires in 2 weeks." And then how about like the other joke in the Batcave with Alfred the butler with two T's, and the laugh that Will Arnett does when he cracks that joke. And then also when he's watching the Tom Cruise movie in the home theater.
You complete
That
me.
was fantastic.
And then he looks around.
What movie was that? That Tom
Jeremy
Cruise movie?
Maguire. Yeah.
Never even heard of it. I'm too young.
Yeah.
Need to watch that and Gremlins.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm going to have to catch up.
Yeah.
I'm being an old person.
80s and 90s. So you weren't
Yeah.
even alive probably
No.
during that Gremlins thing, were you?
Probably not. And I loved... We haven't talked about the narration of the intro and outro. Black. All dramatic movies or whatever start with a black screen and Warner Bros. And then the musical at the end, the outro.
The dance number is amazing with all of them. They're
Oh,
all like,
man.
And yes. My gosh, I loved when they did the little bash on Joker with the Prince.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
the parade,
Jack Nicholson,
the Prince
yep,
music.
Yep. And it's funny because all the kids in the theater don't catch those things, which is why these movies are so great, because it's not just for kids. Obviously, the kids are a target, but you have so much in there for people like us to catch on to, and it's amazing. All that creative effort and all the work that goes into the animation and the attention to detail and all the fine, textures on minifigure torsos that look exactly like they do in real life. All these little shines on the ABS plastic. It's all in the movie, and it was in the Lego movie. And
Which
the fact
brings
that
us to another
carried it along is great.
Another thing. There were some issues that bothered you.
Yeah.
Going to
You
single.
so-
You need to
So
go
in
rant.
this movie, they have fabric coats. Fabric trench coats, Batman in his mansion in Wayne Manor. He's got a fabric robe, and I'm like, that's not a thing! Lego doesn't make those. Nick Fury is known for having a trench coat. He didn't even get one in the helicarrier. But then you switch to the Lego Batman movie. I mean, you got the mayor's got a trench coat. Gordon's got a trench coat. Barbara takes his trench coat. And then Batman has the robe. And I mean, the furthest Lego goes are capes and little waist capes. I mean, they never go as far as trench coats, so customizers like me have to go on Cape Madness, order custom trench coats, paint the crap out of them. I mean, we don't have trench coats readily available. It's not a thing. I'm sorry. I don't get to rant about these things, and sometimes when I can, I let it go.
That's why we're here. This
I mean,
is why
it's the
this is
struggles
here.
of a customizer, and it's insulting to me. Figure out a way to mass produce them. Kids will figure out how to fold them and wrap them around the arms.
You feel better?
Yeah, I think
I laughed so hard I started sweating.
I think
Hey, I had to deal with the original Star Wars figures where it was just plastic cake.
yeah, and just like
And
smiling.
one of them would,
yeah.
one arm would rip, and you'd be like, "Well, I don't want this anymore." And then you'd have
Yeah.
to cut out crap if you wanted.
And
to
everyone
cut.
had yellow skin and smiley faces.
And weird looking lightsabers.
I
that
knocked,
came
I
out of
knocked
their
over
arm.
Barbara. I apologize.
It's okay. It was,
We'll get her a wheelchair.
I mean, this cake isn't even fabric. Wow! Wow!
Wow!
Were you waiting for when that?
Oh!
Sorry.
Were you
She'll
waiting for
become
Joker?
Oracle.
Can you imagine if Joker walked up and shot her in the back?
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Yeah, but no, it'll be if they actually followed the comic book storylines that kids watching this movie are going to go find out about online.
Yeah.
Hey, kids, guess what happens to Batgirl?
She gets shot.
Yeah.
So no Lego Watchmen is happening.
No, that's not going to be a thing. You're not going to have
Blue.
You're not going to have Dr.
Middle
Manhattan.
parts.
Yeah.
Click.
Click, 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 click.
I don't know how this turned into this.
So we challenge you to do Dr. Manhattan.
No, I challenge Miles to send this video to the Lego group. And then you will find yourself blacklisted on like every toy fair there is. You're not getting near any of the Lego sections.
Sorry, man. You can't.
I had dreams. Real quick, sum up your thoughts of the Lego Batman movie.
So in 2014, like the Lego movie, I thought was the perfect masterpiece of a movie representing everything in Lego. And the Lego Batman movie, I think, almost got there. It's a spin-off. If the Lego movie was a 10, this is an 8. This was right up there. I didn't think the messages were as strong. You know, the importance of family and you know, never being afraid to ask for help, I didn't think was as strong as the messages about creativity and inspiration and inspiring each other, and everyone is unique in their own way that the Lego movie had. But I mean, still, that's really a nitpick. I mean, because the entire movie maintains the same level of quality that the Lego movie had. You have the same level of humor. The jokes were hilarious through and through. Some of them maybe fell a little flat here and there, a few of them. I mean, for the most part, I was so impressed that they were able to make such a cohesive movie out of Batman and his rogues gallery. I love Will Arnett as Batman. I think he has like the definitive comedic Batman voice. Freaking Zach Galifianakis as the Joker. I thought that was fantastic. What a great choice. The dude's hilarious. So many creative people worked their asses off to make such an incredible piece of just, you know, a masterfully designed movie. It's incredible. I can't wait to see it a few more times.
Scott?
Okay, coming from a comic book person's standpoint, I always like to see Batman in a comedic way because he's not someone that should be, because he's always dark and grim. But I really enjoyed seeing different versions of him in Lego form. I enjoyed all the Rogues Gallery getting exposure because I like all the weird, stupid ones actually. So I thought it had a good message about, you know, having family. Still, like, I agree with him. It's not as strong as the original, but overall, I think it was fun, and I think I like the look of it better than the original. But overall, I'll give it an 8. Also, it's and I definitely will be watching again because there's a lot of jokes in it, it is very rapid fire. Voice work is outstanding. I did want to see Emmett at some point, but
as I've clearly stated,
asleep.
I fell asleep both times. I tried to rewatch it again because I fell asleep, and I fell asleep the exact same time.
Well, yeah, because you were working, and then you were like, let's go see the Lego Batman movie right after his shift ends. And you did the same thing the next day?
No, I didn't. Well,
okay,
I didn't because
you suck.
So
it was like it was a movie that was like an energy drink. And it wore off really quickly.
The thing is like you were like you want to see it again because the jokes were so rapid fire. That was the thing with me, is that it was so much visually and so much the dialogue is so fast. The jokes are so fast that it's like by the time they're done with one joke, they're on to like three more. By the time they got to like the big fight, that was when I had started like they get to they're all in the bat plane, and it's just like.
Batwing.
No, it's the Batwing. I'm sorry.
The Batwing plane.
Batwing plane.
Bat plane.
All right. It's just a lot to take in, but overall, it's hilarious. It's clever. It's a geekgasm for sure. I mean, even if you're not a Batman fan, you're going to love everything that's in it because, like we're saying, Lord of the Rings, The Matrix, Doctor Who. I mean, all of it. Even falling asleep, I give it an 8 out of 10, and that's not to just go along with everybody else. It's a fun movie, and it's worth watching.
Are we saying 8 bricks out of 10?
Yeah.
8 out of 10 bat cowls, 8 out of 10 lobster
Thermidors.
I don't like seafood.
All right, so there's what we thought of the Lego Batman movie. It was a lot of fun. Let us know what you thought in the comments down below. If you like this video, by all means, hit the like button. Head on over to MGF.
Head on Uber. Get in an Uber and head on over to my channel.
YouTube Uber. Head on over to MGFCustoms. Check out his channel. He makes awesome figures like these down here. He's a mastermind. He's awesome.
They're amazing.
Thank you. This is a makeshift display, but every single one of these figures is fully hand painted, and some of them I will use like the occasional printed face from the Lego group, but for the most part it's all me sitting at my desk making all these characters and minifigures. While I do these figures, of course, I will review Lego sets in the interim, because it's crazy how long it can take to make a series of these minifigures, and that is a pretty brief summary of everything that goes on.
And if you are in the Asheville area, by all means, come down here. Come down here to Pastimes. This is where we're at. We're in Woodfin, North Carolina, and these guys are awesome.
Going to make some recommendations from Pastimes. Old Man Logan, which is, we've got this in stock. Basically, what the movie's somewhat based on involves Wolverine not being Wolverine for several decades. Apparently, he has a family. Hasn't even popped his claws in like decades. He has to go across the country to get money to come back and take care of his family, but then ends up killing a lot of villains along the way. You know, because Walking Dead's coming back on. Here is Walking Dead number 163, and it's only a quarter. It's a good jumping on point, basically, to step in and learn some stuff about what's going on in the Walking Dead comic book universe, which is slightly different than what's on TV. Lots of walkers in this issue, so scary. The latest Rebirth story, which is Justice League of America, which has spun out of Justice League versus Suicide Squad, where Batman decides to have his own team, and he's taken some of the villains and brought in Lobo, the main man, which is super awesome.
Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. There's a button somewhere on our faces, chests, I don't know, somewhere on this screen. You can click that. Thanks for watching, guys. Screw you, Harley.